Hello little kids! Today's story title is The Wise Owl and the Foolish Birds. Once upon a time, there was a wise old owl who lived in a tall tree in the forest. The owl was known for his intelligence and wisdom, and many animals would come to him seeking advice. One day, a group of young birds came to the wise owl with a problem. They had heard about a new feeding ground that was rich with delicious fruits and nuts, but it was located near the edge of the forest where a hunter was known to lurk. The foolish birds were eager to fly to the new feeding ground and didn't want to wait until it was safer. The wise owl warned the young birds about the hunter and told them to wait until it was safe to venture to the new feeding ground. He advised them to stick to their usual feeding spots until then, but the young birds were impatient and ignored the owl's advice. The next day, the young birds set out for the new feeding ground. They were excited and didn't notice the hunter's traps that were scattered along the way. One by one, they became trapped in the hunter's nets. The wise old owl, who had been watching from a distance, flew over to help, but it was too late, and the foolish birds had already been captured. The owl tried to comfort them and told them that if they had only listened to his advice, they wouldn't be in this situation. He reminded them that he had lived in the forest for many years, had seen many hunters come and go, and knew how to avoid them. The foolish birds realized their mistake and asked the wise owl for forgiveness. They were grateful for the owl's kindness and wisdom and promised to listen to his advice in the future. The wise old owl freed the young birds from the nets and helped them return to their nest safely. The young birds learned an important lesson that day about the importance of listening to those who are more experienced. From that day on, the young birds would come to the wise owl for advice, and he would guide them with his wisdom and knowledge. The forest was a safer place because the birds had learned to respect the wisdom of the older animals. The moral of the story is that it is important to listen to the advice of those who are more experienced. Often, they have been through similar situations and can provide valuable guidance. The young birds in this story learned this lesson the hard way, but they were fortunate to have the wise owl to help them. So, little kids, if you enjoyed this story, please like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more entertaining and educational stories like this one. Thank you for watching.